just a camouflage of what resembles rage again. All right. How you doing, guys? Figured I'm gonna do a little driving video on my way home. Got a nice full moon out there. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this in one shot, or I might have to crop it, you know, who knows, whatever, if you can see me or not. But figure I'm gonna give you an update on this YouTube channel since it's been a while since I posted a video. It is currently pretty much the end of February. Sunday will be the last day of me not drinking, because I did a sober month. But as I kind of teased a little bit on my Instagram, my Facebook, every once in a blue, any other personal people that knows me close, I'm gradually getting more pieces little by little to try to get my Jetta back up and running on the road, and getting my engine build ready. The engine build is going to be ABA 16 valve. It's going to eventually be turbo. I'm gathering the pieces little. I ordered the oil pump on Friday, because I'm doing the 16 valve oil pump. I'm not doing the ABA oil pump. What else did I get? I got new intermediate shaft bearings, just because I want to get that changed. I'm debating, which the main thing for this video is, for whoever gives it a watch, I want to get like a second opinion on it, third opinion. You guys, you know, let me know what you want to say. I have experience working on engines. You know, I haven't fully rebuilt an engine, but I know I'm fully capable of taking apart, putting back together. If we got specifications and measurements and stuff like that, I'm more than capable of following those measurements, because in high school I did take manufacturing, being a machinist. So working with tight tolerances, I'm more than capable of doing. What it got down into the questioning was, if I'm going to get this engine block, bring it over to a machine shop. It's a complete short block. Bring it over to a machine shop, let them do the disassembling machine work and assemble the short block, or should I just provide them the pistons, so that way they can do their measurements, make sure the piston to wall clearance is good, and I go through the work of filing the ring gap, putting the rings on the piston, and assembling the whole bottom end, and having myself a complete short block built, assembled by me. So I want to do that. I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube. I've seen even people that knows cars, but they don't have a full-fledged experience of doing that. But, you know, following the book, taking their time, they were able to get it done, and their engines were running pretty damn good. So the one thing is, a lot of them, they have either some type of a business, or they have, like, you know, a considerable amount of money stashed away and stuff, where if something happened to the engine, then they can be like, fuck it, you know, we'll wait it out a little bit and we'll put it back together, or we'll buy another one and continue on. But obviously that's not in my cards. But also I did purchase parts where a lot of it is new, and my idea is basically I'm overbuilding it, where I put it together and hopefully it's a one-shot deal as long as I follow the specs. So anyway, should I have the machine shop fully assemble it, the bottom end, short block, or should I just have them machine the block and I assemble the bottom end? So that's one question. The next thing is with the Jetta. Again, the Jetta it's so close. It's probably maybe one good weekend. Another good weekend, because the motor and transmission is in, the axles is in. Again, the engine is bolted up. The wheels are bolted up. I just have to double check and make sure I tighten all the bolts. Make sure all that is nice and tight. And put the interior, or not the interior, but the dashboard back in. I got to get the ECU in. wire the ECU to the engine and run the wire to the fuel pumps and get that all set. So again, maybe a good weekend. That should be up and running. And basically, it's just all at the mercy of waiting for this warm weather to come around. So that's gonna be like a small update for that. I just figured I'll do this video since, you know, I was bored today. You know, on a Saturday, I'm usually home doing absolutely nothing on my computer, either playing video games or on Twitch or YouTube. But I decided, you know what, let me go out for a drive, let me go visit some old friends that I used to work with at the shops. You know, then I visited another friend, asking how her family and kids are. You know, got to do it because, man, this COVID really messed everything up for 2020. But 2021, who knows what it's gonna have, but we'll see. But I figure I'll just do this quick little recap, or not even a recap. Why am I talking about a recap? There's nothing to recap on. Just do this little driving video. I'll post this up. I'll see if this GoPro does what it does. Sometimes a little bit of a strange thing where it doesn't record one solid video. Like it'll continue recording, but it might make this like an 8-minute. And if this video happens to be like 20 minutes long, it'll do like an 8-minute, a 9-minute. You know, it'll kind of chop it up a little bit. But we'll see how it plays out. I think that might be it for kind of like the partial updates. Even if I do whichever option for the ABA bottom end or the ABA 16 valve build, it's still going to be a little bit of a process, because the next step after I got the short block done, the next step is going to be the cylinder head, which is sitting in the room of my house. And then I'm questioning, I think I'm going to keep like the stock size valves. Obviously a cam might have to go in there. Got to do some valve springs. What else is it going to need? I need the intake manifold, which I believe, as long as the site that I'm looking at getting it from, I think it's Gravitune. As long as they don't stop making the 16 valve stuff, they got a nice intake manifold that looks suitable enough that I would like to purchase from them. Their turbo manifold is way out of the price range of what I'm looking to spend. But I might have to do either the SPA cast log manifold, or again, it could be another thing where I might have to make an attempt on trying to make my own. Now, I don't have a welder or anything, but I think if I can at least get the pipes and tack them, you know, position it out, tack it, and then I am capable of welding, but find somebody with a good welder and I'll weld it myself. I can do that. You know, and again, that'll be another cool thing to say, like, hey, you know, this turbo manifold, I built it, so I made it. You know, will it flow like crap? Maybe. But really won't know until I slap it in there. Still need to get the turbo, you know, the engine management. And kind of in a sense, I don't even know if I want to put, like, you know, this motor that I want to build and then put it into the Jetta that I currently driving, because it's not a perfect body. But then again, I don't want a perfect chassis car, because it's not going to be a show car. I do want to maybe try to autocross it or something. We got to see what the options weighs out, and as that next step comes across. You know, it'd be nice if I can get this YouTube channel, load this up, and, you know, start getting some more subscribers, some more followers and stuff like that. And who knows, maybe start getting a little bit of revenue. But the other sucky part is, if you can hear, I do got a little bit of music playing in the background. And I know, for all I know, YouTube is going to be like, yeah, you're not going to make any revenue off this video because you got some music playing in the background. I'm just letting Spotify play through, and at a point I kind of don't care. But I think I'm going to stop the record around here, because now I'm just finishing up my drive, get home, get a little quick bite to eat, and then get on my computer and play video games. But yeah, that's about it. So Pro Max 316 signing out.